Here we go again. Another signing here for the Washington Commanders. They have been extremely busy. The new front office, the new head coaching staff over here in Washington is getting to work early. According to Adam Schefter, former Eagles quarterback Marcus Mariota is signing with the Washington Commanders on a one-year deal with base value of $6 million, but upside to $10 million. Now, this is a very interesting signing, a little bit of precautionary, but also hints at what is to come in the NFL draft. We'll break it all down in this video. Before we jump in, though, comment down below a letter grade for the Commanders so far this free agency. I mean, they brought in a ton of new starters in Nick Allegretti, Tyler B from the Cowboys, Zach Ertz, Austin Eckler to go alongside with Brian Robinson, Dorrance Armstrong, Frankie Louvu. I mean, they have made a ton of solid moves. They're not going to stop here as well. They're going to keep it going. So drop down your letter grade for them and what do they need to do next. But with that being said, let's dive right into the video. Now, the first thing we look at when we see Marcus Mariota is the fact that he is a dual threat quarterback. Now, you might be asking, yeah, well, he's not going to be our starter. Why does it matter, right? But it does matter because you're bringing him in for one reason and one reason only, to be a locker room leader, but as well to help mold younger quarterbacks. Now, the Commanders own the number 2 pick in this year's draft, right? They're gonna take a quarterback. There's no way they don't draft a QB, whether that be Jaden Daniels, whether that be Drake May, whatever it may be, they're going to take somebody. Marcus Mariota being a dual threat quarterback, it kind of reminds me of a Jaden Daniels type. Now, I could be completely wrong here. You know, Drake May runs a little bit here and there, but Jaden Daniels is a guy that could fit in perfectly with the system of Cliff Kingsbury. If you look at the quarterbacks Cliff has had throughout his career, you look at Kyler Murray, you look at Caleb Williams, you look at Johnny Manziel, right? He's had so many different quarterbacks, but they all can do two things, run and pass, right? They all playmakers on their legs. Jaden Daniels is exactly that. Marcus Mariota is exactly that. Now, with that being said, I think you bring in Marcus Mariota for one simple reason. You want him to help develop some of your younger guys. And in my opinion, I think a younger guy could potentially be Mr. Jaden Daniels, the LSU Heisman winner. Let me know what you guys think, though. I could be completely wrong. They could be taking Drake May. Obviously, we're not going to know until it happens. But when you look at the Commanders, they've made some really good moves so far this offseason, right? You still have, Zach Ertz and Nick Allegretti, Tyler B from Dallas, Austin Eckler. They brought in so much new, starting talent from the jump. And I think they're only going to continue to get better. Now, this move isn't a game changer. It's not someone who's going to come in here and be a day one starter, but it's also a little bit precautionary, right? So if their guy, let's just say, is I don't know. I mean, they have the number 2 pick. They're pretty much locked in. Whoever they want, they can have. Besides Caleb Williams, they can have it. So it's not like one of those moves where it's like, yeah, if this guy doesn't fall to me, at least we have Marcus Mariota. They're going to get who they want, right? They're going to get who they want. And they may want Caleb Williams, but it looks like that won't happen unless the Bears decide to keep Justin Fields. And maybe it is realistic, but I don't know. But with this being said, I feel like the Commanders have done such a good job so far this offseason, bringing in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 starters. Guys, 6 starters in one offseason is really, really good. You could just tell from the jump, Dan Quinn was not happy with the current roster, and they made the right moves to make sure next year, yeah, we're going to be able to compete, right? We have Nick Allegretti at left guard. We have Tyler B at center. We have Zach Ertz, a brand new tight end. Austin Eckler alongside Brian Robinson is intriguing. Dorrance Armstrong, a very good, defensive end, formerly in the system, of Dan Quinn. And then you bring in Frankie Louvu, another Sam linebacker coming here. He can make some plays as well. I think the biggest position of need right now is probably the cornerback position or the safety position. Need to get some more depth in those areas and maybe bring in another wide receiver as well. But so far, a great start here for the Commanders, who had so many holes coming into the offseason, and they're slowly starting to pick away at them. Slowly but surely, they're getting better. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.